Hey guys, welcome back. Derek here. We are back again with another episode of My Hero Academia. So I took kind of a break from My Hero after the arc where they were fighting Overhaul, and the reason for that was because I had a lot of school stuff going on, and then I wanted to keep up with the live shows like Westworld and Clone Wars. But now that those are done and The Witcher's done, I have plenty of time to work on this, The Expanse, maybe start a few other shows. But yeah, so we're at season 4, episode 15. This is called Smoldering Flames. The thumbnail of this episode is of Bakugo, so hopefully we get to see, what is going on with some of the other kids. Not that the last arc wasn't cool, because it was really dope and lots of cool things happened, but I've been missing the other students, so hopefully we can check out what's going on with them. Before we jump into the episode, please leave a like on the video and please subscribe. That helps me so much, helps the channel a ton. But other than that, let's jump right into this. Here we go. Ooh. New intro. This is very interesting. That was fun.
So you've had eyewitness reports, eh? Hard to believe he's this deep in the mountains.
How about I come watch your training tomorrow? It's been
Just hangs up on him. It's like, nah, I don't want to talk to you.
You know him or something? Seriously, can I? Wait, you're Endeavor's son. You're hero royalty on top of being a snack? That's so totally amazing!
Look at that! She's just so bold! Get away from him!
I ship it. They should date. Okay. This is a pretty solid episode. Nothing big happened. It was kind of more of a setup for future arc. Whereas like last time with Night Eye dying and everything surrounding that was kind of like an epilogue of that arc. This is kind of maybe a prologue of the next arc. So we get to see just kind of like the status quo of how Deku and Mirio are feeling. Deku's pretty bummed, understandably, but he's like, all right, I gotta check on Mirio, because he's probably thinking Mirio's gonna be even more bummed, like his direct mentor died. But Mirio is instead like doing workouts in his hospital bed. He's smiling, he's laughing, he's having a good time. And that is because his experience with Night Eye was a very different one than Deku had. So he knew Night Eye as someone who smiled and laughed and encouraged him to smile and laugh. So that is his way of honoring him after his death. Is he is going to keep smiling because that's what Night Eye would have wanted. And he believes that him and Deku, they're kind of kindred spirits in a way, whereas, Deku and Bakugo are rivals and they have that connection, that brotherly connection. Mirio and Deku are not rivals, but they still have a brotherly connection. Deku offers him his power, like he's like, I could give this to you. And Mirio, I understand that they probably didn't want to just like give it to him, because obviously that would just screw up future storylines, but I think it would have been interesting. Mirio was like, no, that would just cause problems for you. But would it really, though? I don't think so. He'd maybe have to give him a few pointers on how to use it. But, All Might could help with that. And there would just be two dudes with the same power. Because I don't think they established that, as one person gains more power with it, that the other person loses that power. Like did All Might lose his abilities because of Deku having the abilities as well, or was he just like, my understanding with that was that he just couldn't do it anymore because of his injuries. So, I don't think there's anything specifically preventing multiple people from having One for All, and being full strength with it. So, while I understand that they didn't want to give Mirio the power, I think it would have been interesting if he did get it. And then, so we got kind of an update on those guys, and then we transition a little bit to the kids that are still back at the school. They are initially just fawning over their fellow classmates who are back and worried about them and all that, but Todoroki and Bakugo are definitely not. They're like, yo, I got more important things to focus on. I gotta go to bed. I gotta train tomorrow. It's a big day tomorrow. Because they see Deku and everyone else coming back from this big battle that they partook in because they were allowed to, and it's probably pretty frustrating for them. I think Bakugo shows it a little more outwardly, his frustration. I think Todoroki's more of a somber, sad frustration, because his failing was partly due to his own actions, but also partly due to the actions of his family and all that, and the relationships involved. So, they both have a determination that they're not going to sit here and revel in this stuff. They got important things to focus on, training the next day. I don't know how much longer they have until they can take their provisional exam again. I thought it was only 6 months or something, and I feel like it's been a few months at least since the exam happened, so probably pretty soon. So yeah, they're going to be training with some kids from the other school, and then All Might came with them just to watch, but Endeavor's there, which is not a great combo, because Endeavor obviously doesn't like him. But then an even worse one is the Wind guy. What's his name? The Wind Kid. He hates Endeavor. So this next training session is kind of just a recipe for disaster, all in all. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited for the next episode. I'm excited to be back watching My Hero Academia again. A heads up for future shows, I'm probably going to be starting The Last Kingdom and The Outer Banks. I've heard good things about both of those, so keep an eye out for those shows. But other than that, that's all I got. I will see you guys next time. Peace.